You need to be there
No,
to
no,
shut
no,
up.
you have to go there.
Sorry, I
Whoever
think I was
know
very-
Mario more
Sorry.
than 40 years, they welcome to come here.
Asad, come here. You welcome.
Come on.
Sorry,
Maya,
sorry.
come here.
Come on,
Okay,
Asad,
okay,
come
all
on.
right, there we go.
Yeah, I should go.
No,
I don't
no,
want
no,
to
take it out.
Here.
Yeah, go.
Look beside Yunus.
Mario, take our...
Ready? Mario, please don't smile. Okay? Just
How are you? I'm good.
Military wars, to military dictators, to fascist dictators around the world, because that's how people. Salam. Salam.
Chalo.
So,
Oh, I thought she's here. Come on, just pull a chair for yourself. Let me get it.
Get some more.
Sure, bring a chair and sit, please.
so and I said, oh my God, and we
That's
didn't know,
Mario.
and we didn't know anything about mountain climbing, right? So I mean, we knew, but not as much as him. So we begged him, please, Mario, sorry. He said, no, that's it, I'm going, too late. Next time, if you go, you better be here. So, and reading Spanish literature, Chinese literature, and that urged me to go back and relearn my own language and relearn my own literature, and I read a lot of my literature. So Mario, at age 25, was writing papers on physics and mathematics, and he was writing papers on some remote Marxian economics. I do not know any one of the three subjects, so I don't know what was the quality of his papers. But nevertheless, he was writing them, and they were also published in several magazines in several countries of their own specialty. And Mario basically exposed me to the light of atheism, to the light of the gift of socialism of this world, and of course with a number of Iranians in the area who were involved in the Iranian Student Association. We all started doing various political activities. I think one of our earliest friends in that house was Nader, and of course later on Asad, and then Tariq Bhai migrated from Tampa, from Atlanta to the area, and we all enjoyed life together. Mario dropped out from being a documented citizen to being an undocumented citizen after the great setback of the communist breakup in the world, and he then basically started living a life of existentialism, and he was an immensely creative man. He was an intense man. He was the kind of a guy who would put his bicycle together, design and make his own bicycle. Unfortunately, I don't have any photographs here of our bicycle trips. We used to bicycle hundreds of miles. I remember going to riding up to San Diego one time from Orange County with myself, him, and Brian. And so I'm just going to share some of the photographs, and later on we are going to, since Mario was a, how are you? Since Mario was initially basically a very sensitive man, he was a writer, he was a poet. It's such a shame that we cannot access his books, his music, his writings from his house after he died. But because he was that, I think we're going to put on Faiz's poetry, and then we'll ask request Ahmed to translate it.
It'll be a collective conversation.
Yes. Okay. All right. So let me show some of these. It'll be a little challenging, but these this is Mario.
Mario's hand.
Mario's hands. The veins in his hands are as intense as his mind, and he was see, this was like getting ready for one of the, by the way, Mujeeb, and Mario, we tried to climb Mount Rainier, and Mujeeb was living in Seattle in those days, so Mario was our teacher.
Because they say do not lie down, I think it's for 2 hours after you take it, because it can burn the esophagus.
If it doesn't
you're
go
like-
all the way down.
Yeah, and you're supposed to, in fact, I've been,
What is it anyway? What kind of molecule is it? Do you know?
I don't know, here's the information thing.
I'm gonna read that now.
You can
See,
have that.
this is the kind of stuff I can see. Package inserts, labeling, and so anyway, I was
And
telling
look
you
at how
about
it
the
comes.
story.
See these little
I
things?
ended up redoing the whole 75% of the document.